Emerson was founded in 1890, in St. Louis, Missouri, as a manufacturer of electric motors and fans. Over the past 100+ years, we have grown from a regional manufacturer into a global technology solutions powerhouse.
1892, the company builds its business around AC motors and manufactures the first electric fans sold in North America. 1897, the Emerson ceiling fan is introduced, making high-rise buildings livable. Ceiling fans soon become half the company's business. By the end of World War I, Emerson's annual sales approached $3 million, about $49,930,778.44 today. 1922, Herbert I. Finch becomes president during the Roaring Twenties of general prosperity. But by the end of his tenure, the company loses almost two-thirds of sales as the effects of the Great Depression deepened. 1933, Joseph Newman is named president and sets out to stabilize the company's balance sheet. He moves the company to mass production of motors and adds a variety of fan lines to appeal to a broad range of consumers. 1938, with fan sales stagnating, Stuart Symington takes over as president and wins a contract to build arc welders, thereby opening the door to sales at Sears. 1940, Emerson's metal working capabilities are called on by the U.S. Army Ordnance Department. During the next 5 years, the company produces more than 10 million brass shell casings. Much of Emerson's dramatic growth in World War II results from government contracts to build airplane gun turrets, including the Model 127 mounted in the nose of the B-24 bomber. 1945, Oscar Schmidt is elected president and leads Emerson back to commercial production. Despite the introduction of the bench saw and a growing defense business, sales lag and Emerson faces another critical transition point. 1954, W.R. Buck Persons is recruited as president. Led by Persons' focus on research and development and creating foreign markets, Emerson is reborn. He retools and decentralizes Emerson's manufacturing base and begins a continuing process of diversification. Over the next 15 years, Persons targets high-growth markets and diversifies the company's business portfolio, acquiring 36 companies during his tenure, including White Rogers, Thermodisc, U.S. Electrical Motors, Ridge Tool, and Insinkerator. Persons institutes a strong corporate focus on cost reductions, quality improvements, and formal planning. Under Persons' leadership, the company grows from 2 manufacturing plants, 4,000 employees, and $56 million in sales in 1954 to become an emerging global company with 82 manufacturing plants, 31,000 employees, and $800 million in sales in 1973. 1961, Emerson Space Instruments part of the NASA Mercury and Alan Shepard capsule. 1973, Charles F. Chuck Knight succeeds Persons as CEO and builds on the solid foundation laid by his predecessor. Knight defines a new corporate strategy focused on new product and technology development, acquisitions and joint ventures, and international growth. Knight defines a new corporate strategy focused on new product and technology development, acquisitions and joint ventures, and international growth. Over the next 20 years, Emerson continues to expand through cornerstone acquisitions such as Rosemount, Process Control Instruments, in 1976, Copeland, compressors for air conditioning and refrigeration systems, in 1986, Liebert, uninterruptible power and precision cooling systems, in 1987, and Fisher Controls, process control valves and regulators, in 1992. 1981, the Space Shuttle Columbia traveled with 300 Emerson sensors on board. 1986, Emerson developed the HART communication protocol and donated it to the industry. Wireless HART is the first global open wireless communication protocol in the process industry. 1990s, Knight oversees a series of acquisitions totaling $2.5 billion. The acquisitions strengthened the company's position in both providing reliable backup power for the rapidly expanding telecommunications industry and building infrastructure to support Internet protocol-based communications. When Knight retires as CEO in 2000, Emerson sales during his tenure had risen more than 16-fold to over $15 billion in 2000. The company had also achieved its unprecedented record of 43 consecutive years of earnings growth and 44 years of consistent dividend growth. 1996, the first digital process automation system using commercially available technologies embedding open architectural design standards. 2000, David Farr is elected CEO, succeeding Knight, who retained chairman title. The company shortens its name to Emerson and launches a new brand strategy with a new corporate logo to reflect technology leadership and commitment to cross-divisional collaboration. The company posts annual sales of $15.5 billion. 2002, Emerson launches its first corporate advertising campaign with the tagline Emerson. Consider it solved. 2006, Emerson airs its first ever TV commercials to spotlight the company's global capabilities. Company sales reached $20.1 billion, and dividends increased for the 50th consecutive year. 2009, Emerson introduces Delta V trademark electronic marshalling with characterization module, CHARM, technology. This new solution reduces the complexity of connecting automation systems with thousands of temperature, pressure, level, flow, and other control and measurement devices in a typical process operation. The approach helps companies complete projects on budget, on time. Emerson launches the It's Never Been Done Before advertising campaign, focusing on examples of unique and innovative solutions that Emerson delivers to its customers. 2010, Emerson's new global data center in St. Louis earns 2 industry recognitions for environmental responsibility, LEED registered gold certification from the U.S. Green Building Council, and a 2009 Beyond Green Trademark High Performance Building Award from the Sustainable Buildings Industry Council. 2011, Emerson earns placements in Software Magazine's list of the world's 500 largest software and services providers, the Information Week 500 list of the nation's most innovative users of technology, and the CIO 100 awards recognizing examples of organizations using information technology in innovative ways. 2012, Emerson's process management business reaches 1 billion total hours of wireless operations across 10,000 systems with its smart wireless technology. 2013, Emerson Process Management's CHARM's automation technology logs 1 billion operating hours across more than 300 customer sites. Emerson's InSinkErator business, the world's largest manufacturer of food waste disposers for home and commercial use, announces it has produced 150 million disposers since its founding 75 years earlier. 2014, Emerson introduces Sensi trademark, its first universal Wi-Fi thermostat with an app that provides homeowners with remote access to their thermostat from smartphones, tablets, or PCs. Emerson completes its 58th consecutive year of increased dividends. 2015, Emerson celebrates its 125th anniversary by launching I Love STEM, an advertising, marketing, and social media campaign to encourage greater interest in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, education. Emerson announces portfolio repositioning to 2 core business platforms, automation solutions and commercial and residential solutions. This optimization will drive growth, enhance investment opportunities, and accelerate value creation for shareholders. 2018, Emerson introduces 7 unified company values to its global workforce, based on inputs from 13,999 employees around the world. 2020, Emerson is named Industrial IoT Company of the Year by IoT Breakthrough for an unprecedented 3rd consecutive year. Emerson responds to the COVID-19 pandemic by implementing employee health and safety measures globally in line with local requirements and public health recommendations in order to continue serving customers as a business supporting essential industries. Emerson technologies play key supporting roles in the production of face masks, ventilators, hand sanitizers, and the manufacturing of vaccines and other pharmaceutical products, as well as vac systems for medical facilities. Emerson is named 2020 Energy Star Registered Partner of the Year by U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and U.S. Department of Energy for its top-rated Sensi trademark smart thermostat suite. Sensi is the first smart thermostat brand to receive this honor. The company posts $16.8 billion in global sales and announces 64th consecutive year of increased dividends to shareholders. In its 2020 annual report, Emerson unveils a company purpose statement: "We drive innovation that makes the world healthier, safer, smarter, and more sustainable," and 5 causes it seeks to impact in positive ways: planet, humanity, champion, inclusion, and future. This initiative is based on input collected from 17,000 employees around the world. Emerson's TESCOM high-pressure regulators on board of SpaceX shuttle to the International Space Station. 2021, David Farr retires after 20 years as CEO. Lal Karsanbhai is named CEO. Karsanbhai is only the company's fourth CEO since 1954. Emerson introduces its new Lumity trademark brand of analytics software and digital solutions that monitor environmental factors to help safeguard temperature and humidity-sensitive products across the pharmaceutical and food supply chains. Emerson appoints its first-ever Chief Sustainability Officer to guide the company's environmental sustainability strategy.